All right, think about this for a second. You see this symbol literally everywhere. It's on your phone, in your car, on your headphones. It's Bluetooth. It's the invisible magic that just connects our world. We use it all day, every day. But have you ever actually stopped to wonder about it?
Right? Because when you stop and think about it, the name Bluetooth and that weird jagged symbol, well, they don't exactly scream cutting-edge wireless tech. They feel like something else entirely, something ancient. And the real story is probably not what you're thinking.
You heard that right. The tech that powers your AirPods gets its name from a Viking king who lived more than 1,000 years ago. His name was Harold Gormson, but he went by a much cooler nickname, Harold Bluetooth.
And this is where it all just clicks. King Harold's claim to fame was uniting all the warring Danish tribes under a single banner. He brought them all together. Now, fast forward a millennium, and you've got engineers facing a very similar problem, a digital mess of different devices that couldn't talk to each other. They needed one standard to unite everything. And just like that, the codename Bluetooth was born. It was the perfect metaphor.
And it gets even better when you look at the logo. That's not some random corporate design. It's a bind rune, which is an Old Norse way of combining two letters. It fuses the rune for H, Haggle, with the rune for B, Bjorken. So you've literally got the initials of Harold Bluetooth right there in the symbol. It's just brilliant.
But here's the kicker. This iconic name was never supposed to stick. It was just a temporary placeholder. The marketing team was pushing for names like PAN, for Personal Area Networking, or Radio Wire. But PAN was too generic, and they couldn't get the trademark for Radio Wire in time for the big launch. So at the last minute, they just went with the placeholder. And the rest, as they say, is history. So now that we know the wild origin story, let's talk about what Bluetooth was actually built for. How does it live up to that mission of uniting our digital world? At its absolute core, Bluetooth is really just a cable cutter. The whole point was to create a super low power and really cheap way for our gadgets to chat with each other over short distances without needing a tangle of wires. It's all about creating your own little personal area network.
And the way it does this is by creating something called a Piconet. Basically, you have one master device. Let's say that's your phone. It can connect to up to 7 other slave devices all at the same time. Think your smartwatch, your headphones, your keyboard. They all form this little personal bubble of connectivity around you.
And of course, these little networks are absolutely everywhere. I mean, it's the invisible force behind almost everything we use. From the headphones you're probably wearing right now, to the mouse you click, to the smart lock that secures your home, it has just completely woven itself into the fabric of our lives. But here's the thing. The Bluetooth from the late 90s would be totally unrecognizable today. The technology has had to constantly reinvent itself to keep up with what we demand from our gadgets.
You can really map its journey in a few giant leaps. You had classic Bluetooth, which got a big speed boost that finally made streaming music to a headset actually work well. Then version 4.0 gave us Bluetooth Low Energy, or BLE. That was a total game changer because now you could have tiny sensors that run for years on a single coin battery. And more recently, Bluetooth 5 came along and gave us these incredible options for either 4 times the range or double the speed, which is what's making things like whole home smart networks possible.
And the scale of this whole operation is, well, it's just staggering. By 2021, we were shipping almost 5 billion Bluetooth-enabled devices every single year. I mean, that's more than half the population of the entire planet getting a new Bluetooth device every year. It is everywhere.
And when you look at the timeline, it's just crazy how quickly this all took off. The big companies got together in '98. A year later, boom, there's the first headset. By 2001, it was already being built into phones. And then 2010, when Bluetooth Low Energy arrived, well, that basically kicked off the Internet of Things as we know it today.
So where does a technology named for a Viking king go from here? Well, the vision is way bigger now than just replacing the headphone jack on your phone. Yeah, the future of Bluetooth isn't just about connecting one device to another anymore. It's about creating entire connected environments. It's moving towards a world that's more aware and interactive.
And you can already see the pieces falling into place. Things like LE Audio and Auracast will let you walk into an airport and tune your personal earbuds directly into the gate announcements. High-precision location finding will mean you can find your keys not just in the living room, but down to the exact couch cushion. And secure ranging could let your front door unlock automatically, but only when it knows for sure you're standing right in front of it. It's all about making the world around us smarter.
So this brings us all the way back to that first idea, doesn't it? Back to the idea of unification that started this whole story. Think about it. This technology was named for a king who brought a scattered nation together. And for more than 20 years, it's been doing the exact same thing for our gadgets. It kind of makes you wonder, As we weave technology deeper and deeper into our lives, what's going to be that next great unifier? What's the next invisible thread that's going to connect us all in ways we haven't even dreamed of yet?